So I'm not going to show you how to do the flower, but you can just kind of do like whatever fun flower design, or you can just leave it the hummingbird. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we're going to start. Y'all give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
I'm gonna do that so we can send the video to others if they want. Okay.
We can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, so, oops, dropped my pencil. Okay, we're going to start with a curved line down.
Okay.
So, curved line down like this. And if you can't really see it, you can click on my screen and make it go to just me if you don't have that already. So, now at the end of that curve, we're going to bring the beak way out like this.
Hold it close too. I mean, it's pretty close. You guys see that okay? Thumbs up. Good.
Okay. So at the back of the head, we're going to bring it down with a curve, and then it's going to curve back out. So in and then back out. It's almost kind of like they have a little pointed crest at the top. So now we're going to come back here to the beak, and we're going to kind of slightly curve down at the end, and then we're going to bring it all the way back, and even a little further than where we started. So now we're going to bring that to the point where we did start with a diagonal line like that.
Can you bring it a little closer?
Sure.
Thanks.
No, you're just seeing a few on the side. You're over there.
Okay, so now we're going to come down here to the bottom of the beak, and we're going to do a curve that comes down and then back out, and it's going to come to the same spot where this one did, right here. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to bring a big curved line that goes all the way down here. And then the same for the other side. It's gonna come down like this, but it's gonna connect at the bottom.
You hear the baby sing? Tell them about the baby.
So we have a nest in right outside our dining room window on a hanging plant on the window, and it had 5 eggs just 2 days ago, and then yesterday 3 of them hatched. So we have little tiny baby birds in a nest outside our window.
Aw, that's cute.
I can hear them chirping right now. I'm in my dining room, so. Okay, so now we're going to do the tail. We're going to start here. It's going to be really spread out. So going to go out like that. And then we're going to go back in and kind of curve it at the tip. And then we're going to start here and do another curve that curves out and then goes back. And then we're going to repeat that same step until we get to the middle. And then when we get to the middle, like this, I'm going to come back over here and we're going to repeat that. So we're going to do out, going to do a curve, and then keep going like that. And this time when you get to the middle, go into the middle, but leave a gap down here. And then we're going to connect that gap with a curved feather like that. Okay, so now we're going to do the wings. Going to do a line out, comes way out like this, and then a line that comes way out like that. Try to make them about the same length. And then we're going to bring a tip, we're going to come down and then curve into the body. Come down and curve into the body. And then we're going to do a little oval for the eye. And then we're going to bring the eye, it's going to come from here to where we started the beak. Here, let me hold that closer.
Don't forget to highlight.
Yeah, I won't. That's what I'm going to do next. Okay, so we're going to do, it's going to be kind of small and right in the middle. So that.
Can you hold that up closer again? Because I didn't.
It looks a little funny right now, but after we color it, it won't look like that. Okay, and then we're going to bring this part of the eye, the bottom part, into the point of the beak right there. And now we're going to come right at that point. We're going to bring a curve. It's going to curve down and then in right where the wings started. And now we're going to do a double curve that connects this stripe to the neck. So it curves up and then a little bit down. So this part, it's called the ruby-throated hummingbird because this part is like a ruby red. Okay, now we're going to do designs on the wings. So we're going to start by starting on the side of the belly and going up to the wing. And then same thing for the other side. And then we're going to do a curved line that matches that on both sides. Okay, and now we're going to come down here for the feet, and we're going to do a curve like that, and then a curve over here like that, and then right here we're going to go up and then back down, so a little V shape. And then we're going to connect the top with a curved line. And we're going to repeat those steps. So we're going to do a curve, another curve, and then an upside down V, and then a curve. Try to make them the same size. And I did mine a little bit smaller over here because it's kind of farther away because he's kind of tilted. Okay, so we're actually almost done with the actual outline. But first we have to come up here. We're going to do a little V that comes out of the top of the eye and then goes into the bottom of the eye. And then we're going to bring a curve down from the tip of that V to where we stopped with the red to make a little triangle shape. Okay, so we're done with the actual outline. So we're going to start coloring. So we're going to get a dark green, and we're going to color the head about here. I'll outline it so you can see what part, but we're going to color this part of the head. Like this. So just color that all with a solid dark green. And now we're also going to do those little triangles on the wing. That first triangle on each wing. So just color both of those little triangles. Okay, now we're going to get the bright red. And I have a little bit of black on my pastel. So we're going to do that chin part with a bright red. Like that. And then we're going to go back with our black and just kind of shade very lightly. We're going to start dark and then shade. Then we're going to go back over with the red and smooth that out like that to make it look like there's a little shadow. Okay, now we're going to get the gray, and we're going to go down here. We're going to start and just shade up. We're going to start dark and then just kind of fade up like this. Okay, so after that we're going to go back with a white. Let me get a white. So we're going to go back with a white and smooth all that out. Like that. So just smooth all of that out with the white. And now we're going to get a black. I'm using pastel, so I'm going to get a black marker or a pen. But if you're using black colored pencils, you can just use this with black colored pencils. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to color the little feet with the black. And then we're also going to go up to the beak, but we're going to start with a small section of the beak right here. And then for the rest of it, we're just going to do the top half. Okay, so now we're going to get a dark brown, and go in here and lightly shade this section of the wing on both sides. And then we're going to go back with white and smooth it out. Both sides. Like that. And then we're going to go back over with the dark brown lightly. And smooth it out. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with the light brown. So we're going to start by shading. It's not like a super, super light brown, but it's not super dark. It's like a chocolate color. So just lightly shade.
Oh, sorry. Hey, guys,
Okay. Just go back over with the white, over the light brown, like that, on both sides. And then go back over with the light brown and do the same thing that we did. Just lightly shade, just like we did with the dark brown. And then we're going to go back with the dark brown and do little feather lines, just a few that go along the wing. And this is with the dark brown. So just go back and do little feather lines. Okay, now we're going to go do the same pattern with the dark brown in this little section. So we're going to lightly shade, go back over with white, and then one last time, go back over with the dark brown. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to color the shape on both sides of the eye with our dark brown, or our medium brown. Okay, so we're going to come down here with our drawing pencil to the tail, and with the feathers, we're going to do a little upside down V shape for 1, 2, and then 3 of those feathers. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3. So it's only 3 of them, and then leave the middle ones white. Okay, now we're going to get the black, and we're going to go in that section, the whole tail section. So just color all of the tail, but leave those little sections that we just did white. This. I like to outline it first so I don't get it outside of the lines. So solid layer. And after we do this, we're going to go back with white and do those feather lines again. So I actually just saw a ruby-throated hummingbird this morning on my flowers in the garden. and they remind me of like a helicopter or a jet, how they're so fast and then they can come to a complete stop, and all their hovering, all the techniques they can do. Okay, so when you're done with that, go back over and trace those feather lines with your white. So it's kind of hard to see, but just go back with the white and like that. And then we're going to get our black. I'm using the black pen again, and we're going to go up on the eye, but don't color in that white highlight. Okay, so after you do that, be sure to sign your name, and we're done. And we would love to see all of your drawings.
You can ask them if they want to.
Do you want me to do the flower?
Just remind them they can do whatever.
The flower too, underneath, like I did here.
Or they can, or you can just be creative and do your own. Have fun with your background. I'll get it. Oh, I see this gallery view.
Okay, so if you're done, will you hold up your drawings? Oh wow, look at theirs. Oh look.
Oh, sweet. Oh my goodness. You
Oh,
guys, these are so
wow.
pretty. Banner, can I see yours?
I'm still working on mine.
Okay. Banner, can you hold yours up? Oh, pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now,
Oh, did you see
Copeland,
Evelyn's?
I have to thank Copeland because he recommended the Hummingbird because he's going to gift it to his grandma. He said that she really likes the Hummingbird and he wanted to draw one for her. So if you've got somebody that you have in mind that would really enjoy this drawing, you should gift it to them. It might cheer them up. All right, we hope you guys had fun.
So, do y'all have any recommendations of the next bird? Because y'all can give us ideas.
Hawk?
A hawk, that would be a good
okay.
one.
What about an eagle?